Oh, well, you nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody. I said find yourself somebody. Well, find yourself somebody to love. You never finished that.
There is an estimated 48 million people worldwide living with dementia, with almost 10 million new cases each year. Dementia is, to me, something that you can't fully get to grips with.
How has your granddad having dementia affected the way you live your life now?
I think when he got diagnosed, because I didn't know anything, it was really scary, and I really depended on, you know, my mum, my aunties, my nan, and then as it developed more and got a lot more worse, I realised that I could, like, not that I can't depend on them as much, just more that the roles need to reverse a bit more, because they've known him longer. I know that he's my granddad, but you know, my nan needs help now, like trying to get places, or she's had to learn how to pay bills because he always done that. So I think it's made me grow up a lot more and realise that, you know, it's time to like look after the people that have looked after you. And I think as well, the one reason that makes me be there more and try and always be there more, it's just because I think he would have done it for me. So, you know, if my nan wants me to take her to the hospital, then I'll happily take her. It might take us about 2 hours to get there because I can't drive, but like, I don't think people realise the effects dementia can have. I think people realise how serious it is, but not really how much it can affect someone's life and the people around them.
Gary, you do that corner, onto this corner. You do that ahead. Onto this corner.
When I think about that time that he fell, like I think that was like the last time that he was somewhere like home. Oh, God.
And he sort of knew everyone. Not that he did, but like he knew.
Like he was getting worse, but he still like enjoyed those things, and he still ate his food properly and stuff. And then now, like, and then that was the last time that he would be like asleep with me nan, like next to, oh God.
How do you think my mum felt with it? Me nan?
I don't know. It's horrible for everyone. Like, I just feel sad because she's been with him for like 69 years, and then like, imagine that.
My dad has always done everything for me mum. As in paid the bills, done the banking, done Sky, phones, anything. So I think she's finding it hard now because she just doesn't know how to do anything like that. Even though we all tell her, she's got no need to worry. It still frightens her.
It's horrible for everyone. Like, I just feel sad because she's been with him for like 69 years, and then like, imagine that,
Being
and
so
then
used to someone.
she doesn't like know how to pay a bill, or like I don't know. She says like she can't like go to bed because she turns over and thinks that he's going to be there and stuff. And like he doesn't even know who she is anymore, so it's just terrible. She keeps grabbing his face like, I'm your wife, and he's like, no.
So, do you think it's worse because he's still alive, but he's not actually physically there? Like,
Yeah, like the other day,
mentally there?
I actually went to say when Tommy was alive, and then I was like, oh,
like
he is alive, but like he's not
actually there.
and you're like, I think that you cling on to like every little thing. So if I think he said Zoe and he probably hasn't, I'm like, oh my god, he's just said my name, and he probably didn't. He probably said like, I don't even know what he said. Like you just, I don't know. There's nothing there anymore that I can even be like, it's Tommy. Apart from the fact that he still loves to eat ice cream, and that's all he likes to eat.
Yeah.
And you're growing old. Just stay the same. You'll never change it. As soon as the stars shine above. Fence me in, send me loose, let me follow my own saddle underneath the western sky. Ba-ba-dee-bum, ba-ba-dee-bum. On my eyes, let me wander over yonder, till I see the mountain rise. The stolen night bliss repeat, grand music gave me. One girl, one boy, two boys, six girls. Nah, I don't know my own song.
Do you, Martin? When did you think he started losing his personality?
I don't.
Recently?
Yeah. Because you'd have moments before where a sense of humour had still come through. But
Has it been gone for a while?
yeah, it hasn't fully gone. Because now and again he'll come up with something only, but it's just...
Does it make you sad because you can't really remember what it was like before?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I know 3 years isn't that long, but I was only 17. And like, I can't now.
No, I can't. I can't remember them being like that on the photos.
I can't remember him being dancing with us. Like, I can't remember what he was like at Christmas.
You do that corner, onto this corner. And do that again. On this corner. You've got to get your legs down there.
Do you like, you know, it was when he went into our home, do you feel like a weight was lifted off his shoulders because we used to be up like every night waiting for a phone call at like 3 in the morning? Can you remember how horrible that was?
Yeah. Trying to explain to him that
He used to go to sleep.
it was night time. I don't think it was like, it was a different worry when he goes into the home. Are they treating him right? Are they, you know?
I didn't recognise the signs of my own mother slowly losing the faculty of thought and of memory, and you know, there are things there that people need to be aware of, and if you can flag it up early enough, of course there are drugs now that can slow down the onset. Fortunately it wasn't as well known then, and as I say, I regret the fact that we didn't catch it much earlier.
I don't know if there are any like websites or anything just to like, because it is interesting, like I do work around it, and I've been to like the Dementia Friend thing at the with the Lord Mayor in Liverpool, and I've been a part of that, and it really made me understand it. It's like the bookcase thing, and it either falls off from the top so you forget yesterday, or you forget from the bottom. The top, it starts to rumble, so you slowly forget tomorrow and the top books fall off, and the worse it gets, the bottom ones come off, and they could maybe remember something from when they were 3, but not something they did yesterday.
Well, for me, dementia is the terrible disease that robbed me of my mum, and there are a lot of people who have been through that, and it's a horrible thing to happen. But I think also dementia is something that we will learn to tackle in the next generation.
Up until starting the documentary, I didn't ever speak about it to a certain point. Like I'd mention, oh yeah, my granddad's got dementia, and then the conversation would sort of just end there. But I think now I realise that there isn't, not that I was embarrassed, more just that I didn't want the person that I was speaking to become uncomfortable. So now I'm like, well, it's only uncomfortable if you make it uncomfortable, and I think that was what I was doing. I think now I try and make more people aware, so I'll speak to my friends about it and like, you know, what's happening in my granddad's life, and then they seem to know more about it now, so I think it does definitely help to speak about it. And yeah, like, because you never know who's going to get it in your family, and if you don't have a clue, like I didn't, I was only like 17 at the time, that was horrible going into it and just sort of being surprised at when, you know, your granddad forgets your name or when they don't know where they live. So I think being aware that these things can happen is definitely worth to research more about it, even if it hasn't affected you yet.
I don't think he knows who everyone is, but I think he knows when safe people are, like, people that he knows are around him.
I never thought I'd been feeding me dad. But he was always the strong one, he was the one who looked after us. I just don't think they get old, but they do.
Dementia is awful.
Dementia is a mystery.
Dementia is devastating.
Dementia is a horrible condition that affects the well-being of people.
Dementia is getting old and losing your mind.
Is life-changing.
Dementia is the last memory that I have of my granddad.